Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Jay, and it's another episode of That Part Right There. This time I'm talking about Real Housewives of Miami, Season 7, Episode 16, The Art of Arguing. Let's get into it. Wait, before I start, make sure you follow, subscribe, like, and share with all of your friends. This episode started into a glimpse of what Adriana got going on in her life. I enjoy hearing about her sometimes. She does too much, so just to hear the regular life of her is kind of calming and it humanizes her a little bit. Then we get in to see a glimpse of Kiki. Don't get me wrong. I'm not holding a grudge against her, but for her not pulling Julia away from Gertie when Gertie was walking away still kind of sit in the back of my head. So although we keep getting Gertie, I want to be like, why? Because you're a friend of, not a housewife. But she's still gorgeous. Oh, my phone. She's still gorgeous, and I really, really do like her on the show. So Julia seems to have a conversation with her daughters, and they seem to be mending fences. Her wife Martina is not believing the excuses that her daughters are giving, and so listen, they didn't know the process that they were getting new brothers, and then they found out, and so now they aren't talking to their parents, and on top of that, they're not meeting the brothers. That's some type of privilege stuff. Now I get being upset with your parents, but not meeting. I don't know. They just seem to go a little too far, but sometimes certain type of people go a little too far, and I'm just going to call it privilege. And even though I don't like Martina, I'm on her side. Stephanie approaches Marisol about how funny she's acting. It's interesting that in this case, they're kind of both right. One party is bragging about everything, and it is aggravating, but the other party is jealous and mean and sort of a backstabber, and that's aggravating. Marisol is interesting because she can move forward, but I think it's because she want to be part of the in crowd of rich girls, because Marisol don't move forward with people. Did y'all see how she hated on Dr. Nicole Martin for forever? She couldn't do nothing right. And this girl really kind of snaps back and she's like, oh, I kind of like you. But then anyway, don't let me go too deep in it. I will say a commercial for Real Housewives of Potomac came on at the 45-minute mark, and I'm kind of ready for this to come on. Last but not least, Adriana is having a huge cow by her age. I think the reason that Miami is fractured is because Dr. Nicole Martin left. When she was there, she kind of held one side together. She was friends with Gertie, and they had their little clique. You have the other girls. But now that she's gone, you can really see that you have your core four, and then they're trying to just entice others to join their group. And if you don't join, you're an outsider. I don't know. But I do like the fact that Julia is finally going to snap back on Adriana. With that being said, thanks for watching. See you next video.